Yo, what's up everybody? Twilly's 2 cents here with another video. I know it's been a long while, but hey, I'm back. So without further ado, I got 10 fragrances that you should check out for the fall going into the wintertime. Stay tuned to see what it is. Welcome back to the video. Like I said, it's been a while. Not really gonna go into too many notes, but I just want to let you guys know about 10 bangers for the fall time. Like I said, not really gonna jump into the notes, but we're gonna go through these, man. Maybe some of this stuff you heard of, maybe some of it you haven't. In no particular order, we just gonna go from this side to this side. Or you know what? Let's go from this side to this side. And the reason being is because most of y'all are going to know this fragrance right here. We have Angel Share. And if you know anything about Angel Share, you get this nice kind of like apple cinnamon boozy type fragrance. Man, very good in my opinion for the fall time. Could be winter time too, as well as a lot of the other fragrances that's on this list. But with this one right here, you get this nice sweetness, nice booziness, a very standout scent in my opinion, and still to this day, you're not really going to find too much that kind of like hits this scent profile the way that Angel Share hits this profile. I know you got some dupes and clones out there, but to me, this is still top of the line for what it does. All right, next up, we're going to have Triumph of Baccus from Argos. And if you know anything about this fragrance right here, is one of the most, renowned from the brand. A nice tobacco smell. To me, you kind of get this, a bit of waxiness to it. Kind of like a great smelling Carmex type of situation going on. I don't mean to say that to make it sound bad, but to just kind of give you the vibe of what you can experience with this fragrance. Classy tobacco smelling fragrance that is great for the fall time. Definitely matches the vibe of those brown and orange leaves that you got outside. Man, wonderful fragrance. Next fragrance up on the list, if you're into gourmands, I definitely recommend that you go test this one right here. This is from the house of Profumo de Firenze. I probably never say this right. Fior di Pane. But I'm pretty sure if you know how to pronounce it, just let me know in the comments. But what we get right here is a nice bakery bread type gourmand scent. Now, it isn't really on the sweet side. This is much more of your kind of like dry bread, kind of like that sourdough, but you can definitely tell that this right here, you get the vibes of like walking into, let's not just say a bakery, but in the spirit of the season. And we coming up on Thanksgiving, you walking into the house, you got the rolls that's baking, whatever kind of bread that you're baking for Thanksgiving, and that smell that kind of fills that living room, that kitchen. This is the smell that you get with this one right here. A very cozy type smell, something that smells nice. Got some iris in it, which you already know I'm a fan of if you know anything about this channel. So Fior di Pane is a very good one if you're into the gourmand bready notes. All right, at this point in the video, if you're looking for me to upload more videos, I will be uploading more videos, but I'm kind of gonna ease back into it. Probably like one video a week for right now, because I got a lot of things going on, well, outside of these videos. But yeah, I definitely wanted to get back to it and make videos for you guys. So if you haven't already, go ahead, click the subscribe button, click the like button, and yeah, more videos on the way. All right, so continuing on, we're gonna speed up a little bit here. This one, you may have heard of this one. I know it's one other fragrance reviewer that I know of for sure that has talked about this fragrance, and I definitely want to send him a shout out. Because of him, I was able to discover this fragrance, and that is Rome Legates over at the Smell Like Rome channel. He has talked about a lot of the fragrances from this brand of Jelle Bulan Parfums, but the one I have right here is Richest Creases. With the Richest Creases, you're gonna have this kind of like thick, it's an Indian pepper oil that you get up top. And what I can say, when you first smell this fragrance, if you're not really into the peppers and stuff like that, this could be one that could easily be one that you will probably discard or kind of brush away if you like not really into the pepper oils and stuff like that. But what I can say about this fragrance right here, you do get a classy smell up top, but the dry down is what makes this right here amazing. What you wouldn't be able to tell from initial spray is that you have, I think, some raspberry in here, and that a nice smooth cashmere note that blooms beautifully as it gets toward dry down. So this fragrance right here is in no ways a linear fragrance. This is a standout fragrance, an amazing fragrance, one that's not, you know, going to be one of your most popular fragrances. This is the one right here you got to dig for to find. This one right here is definitely worth the price. Not really high on the high end either. I think you can get it for maybe like the 150ish to 170ish mark. But yeah, great fragrance, great for the fall time. Next up, we have a fragrance from the house of Les Elixirs, and that is Woud. This right here can definitely be a signature scent, but this can be, and some of the next few can be pretty strong. But what you get with this fragrance right here, you get some blood orange, you get some cypress, you get some oud, a fantastic, warm, beautiful, spicy type of a smell. Can be signature scent worthy. I can see somebody wearing this in other seasons of the year. I probably wouldn't wear it in the high heat, like 90 degrees summertime-ish, but I would say anything 75-ish and below, you can definitely rock this one right here. A very wearable oud, nothing that's animalic or anything like that. Very wearable. Next up, we have one from Unique A Luxury, my favorite fragrance from the house, and this is Woud and Mood Absolute. Really quick about Woud Mood Absolute. This one here, depending on where you stay at, I mean, we have a few extremely cold days in the fall, but it's not too many. But I say if that temperature gets anywhere near like 40 degrees and below, you can pour this one out in the fall. You definitely will be able to pour this one out in the wintertime. So real quick, what you get with this fragrance right here, don't really want to compare it to other brands, but if you like anything like Tom Ford's Oud Wood, this is Tom Ford Oud Wood to the max. Man, in my opinion, a silky, milky type of oud. You got some sweetness in this, and this definitely projects. I would say this is one that you don't want to wear to the office, but if you do wear it to the office, you're going to be one of the best smelling people in there. Trust me. Get a sample of this one right here. This one can get a bit up there in the price range, but definitely worth it. One to have in the collection. Moving on, we got another tobacco for the fragrance, and this is from the house of Zaharoff. I would kind of say that this one right here is a tobacco kind of going into the kind of like sweet breadiness too. Yeah, this is like a very authentic tobacco leaf smelling type of a fragrance. So if you're the type of person that's into cigars and things of that nature and you really like that smell, Zaharoff's Tabac is definitely one to check out. Like I said, another fitting tobacco fragrance for the fall time and the winter time as well. As far as tobaccos go, these two fragrances right here can't go wrong, especially if you're a tobacco fan and looking to have some tobacco staples in your collection. So definitely check out that one as well. Next up, we have Creed's Royal Oud. Honestly, very simple breakdown of this one right here. If you're a fan of cypress woods, and if you're a fan of like some pepperiness and a smooth, slightly sweet dry down, definitely check this one out. This one is another one as well where I say that when it gets towards the dry down, you get a different experience from what you have up top. So in my opinion, these two right here are the masters at doing that. You get a different scent profile up top, but once you get to that dry down a good hour or so later, you get a whole different experience. It's more sweet, still woody, smells fantastic. Now I'm going to skip this one right here and go to this one that I got sitting on the end. If you're a fan of leathers, one of the best leather fragrances out there, a very smooth, sweet type of leather, is going to come from the house of Affinessence, and that is Cuir Curcuma. Like, what I can say about this leather right here really wouldn't do this fragrance justice. So just imagine a leather that's not a fresh out of the factory type of leather, but this is a leather that's been in your car for years and years. You got those cracks and stuff in it, but you still got a new car smell to go along with it, with like a sweetness, like a vanilla that's underneath. You got some other sweetness that's kind of grounding this one. I think this may have turmeric in it as well. I can't necessarily remember, but a fantastic smelling leather fragrance. So you don't have any of those like kind of like gasoline type leathers going on in this. It's just all smooth, worn leather, just warm to the touch. Now to the last fragrance that I'm going to talk about. This is going to be coming from the house of Bortnikoff, and this is called Golden Saffron. So I just got this fragrance yesterday and I took it on a test drive, and let me just say this. On my skin, and the way this works on my skin, it brings in compliments. So if you are a fan of saffron, it has some other notes in here as well, like lavender, mint, but those two notes I would say are kind of more so supporting notes. This can be like one of those sleeper type of fragrances where you put it on it first, but it don't seem like it may be a heavy projector or it may last long, but it is true to the extrait de parfum that's on the front of this badge. So what I can say, don't heavy spray with this. If you do get it, you do test it out. Don't heavy spray it thinking that, hey, I can barely smell it or nothing like that. Because as your skin warms up and wherever you wear this at, it's going to bloom. I just so happen to wear this one in the office, and I end up turning the office into golden saffron. So yeah, just be careful with that. But as far as smell goes, it was just something about the note breakdown when I was looking at it. I did blind buy this one, and I did get this one at a great price. This is from the entry collection. I'll do more digging into this when I do a review of the fragrance, but this one you can find a 50 ml, 180 or less, and I found mine for less. Fantastic fragrance. Glad to have it in my collection. And if I had to describe the best way I can describe this to you guys, it's going to be this. I'm gonna put these two together, right? Argos Triumph Baccus, Golden Saffron. Both have saffron, both have tobacco. And to me, I feel like the tobacco and the saffron in these two are very similar. And if I had to kind of give you my mindset of it, let's say, imagine Angel Share, right? And you know with Kilians, they'll do something like this and then they'll come out with a on the rocks version, a more lighter or more fresh version. So if I could imagine the best way to describe that, I would say that this would be like a Kilian original and this would be the on rocks version. So if you are a fan of Triumph of Baccus, and let's just say you want the Triumph of Baccus on the rocks, I'm not trying to say that it's exactly like that, but this is definitely like a fresher take of this right here. Fantastic fragrance. I'm glad to have this one in my collection, and man, all bangers for the fall time. So there you have it. Got Angel Share from Kilian, Fior de Pane from Profumo de Firenze, butchered it. We have Rich's Croesus from Bulan. We have Triumph of Baccus from Argos. We have Woud from Les Elixirs. We have Woud and Mood Absolute from Unique Luxury. We have Signature Tabac from the house of Zaharoff. We have Royal Woud from Creed. We have Cuir Curcuma from Affinessence. And we have Golden Saffron from Bortnikoff. So there you have it. My 10 top fragrances for the fall time. And I'm curious to know what are your top 5, top 10 that you guys have for fall that you've been wearing this fall. Have you tried anything on this list and how do you feel about it? Let me know in the comments and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe, click the notification bell, and if you enjoyed the video also, leave me a like or dislike, drop some comments, you know, stuff like that. And also, check out one of these videos.